These two girls start screaming loudly in a restaurant when a waitress comes and asks them to calm down. One girl angrily says, "What kind of food do you make? There is a cockroach in it." The waitress apologizes to calm the matter, but the other girl does not listen and asks her to call the restaurant owner. Meanwhile, the manager arrives, and to silence the girls in this complicated situation, he tells them that there must be some misunderstanding and that the cockroach must have accidentally gone into the food. The girl responds, "What kind of restaurant is this where cleanliness is not taken care of?" The manager tells her that cleanliness is specially maintained in their restaurant and sends the waitress to call the chef. Then both girls start acting and crying, and the manager tells them to have patience and act calmly. The girl says, "No, I will inform the police," and takes out her phone from her pocket. The manager says, "No, we will solve this matter here." The girl angrily says, "You fed us such dirty food. We feel like vomiting." The chef arrives and the manager asks him, "Where was your attention while cooking? How did this cockroach get into the food?" The chef explains that he cooked the food very carefully and does not know how the cockroach got into it. The manager, without knowing the truth, fires the chef for this small negligence and tells him to leave immediately. The chef leaves, then the girl asks the manager to take the food back. The manager apologizes and waives their bill and tells them that he will send them more food in exchange and leaves. The girls become happy over their acting. Then when both friends come out of the restaurant, they happily say how they fooled the restaurant manager and ate without paying the bill, and then they start planning for the next day that this time they will eat good food at a 5-star hotel and again fool the manager with their acting so they do not have to pay the bill and happily leave. Then one girl picks a cockroach from the trash, puts it in an envelope, and hands it to her friend and says, "Now the work is done." Then they happily leave from there the next day while sitting in the restaurant. One girl says, "I am feeling anxious. What if we get caught? What will happen to us? Have you thought about it?" The friend tells her to stay calm. Nothing will happen. Just take a deep breath and show your acting. Meanwhile, the waitress comes and asks, "How can I help you? What would you like to eat?" The girl tells her to bring her favorite food. The other girl tells the waitress to bring the food quickly and says she is very hungry and has not eaten anything since morning. The waitress says, "Okay," and goes to get the food after some time. When they finish eating, the girl says, "Let's start our game now." Then she takes out the envelope from her purse and gives it to her friend. And the friend takes out the cockroach from the envelope and puts it in the plate. And when she closes the envelope, it falls down. Then both of them start screaming loudly as usual. When the waitress comes, they complain and tell her that there is a cockroach in the food. Meanwhile, the manager comes and asks them to stay quiet. Then, trying to handle the situation, he tells the waitress to call the chef. The girls continue their drama. When the chef comes, the manager asks him, "How did a cockroach get into their plate?" The chef recognizes them and tells the manager about their method. Then the truth of the girls comes out and they start making false excuses. But the manager, as punishment, tells them to wash the restaurant dishes and leaves. Then both friends start fighting with each other. Then they get up from the table and go to the kitchen to wash dishes. Did the manager do the right thing by punishing these fraudulent girls to teach them a lesson? Give your opinion in the comments, like and share our video, and subscribe to our channel.